This is a response video to Jeremy's why I won't use Robinhood app for stock market investing video, and he is representing Financial Education Channel. First of all, this is not a knock on Jeremy at all. I think it's great what he does for the financial community, especially the new investors to the scene and helping them get started, and has some really great advice for everyone. So this is not a knock video. I just felt that when he was talking about Robinhood, um, he left some things out, and I think there's a flip side to some of the arguments and statements that he made about the app and the company. So I'm gonna go through them and see if I can shed some light on the issues as a Robinhood user myself, and um, as a really loyal customer, I want to make sure that I present our side as well. So first issue that he brought up is the instant deposits, and yes, the deposit is delayed quite a few days if you want to use them, if you want to use the truly free version of the application. However, if you choose to pay just $10 per month and use Robinhood Gold, um, everything is instant, right? I'll show you over here. It only costs $10 a month. Well, let's see if it zooms, if it becomes clearer. Well, you can see under the $2,000 tier, okay, it costs just $10 a month, and everything is instant. You can deposit all your funds instantly, invest them instantly, so everything is fine there, and I think it's pretty reasonable considering on other brokerage houses and cost $10 sometimes just to make one single trade. So it's a really, I think, a good value proposition. So get Robinhood Gold. It's as much as your Spotify account. So I think there's a little more to the story there. The second point he brought up is about surviving a recession. So he's kind of worried about the sustainability of the company itself. And I think that they'll have no problem surviving a recession at all. And I give two main reasons for that. One is that they're going to get funding from banks, from their creditors, from their investors. People are going to be lining up to give them money so they can survive. Reason being, they've broken through the market. They've proven that they have a great model, and they I mean, if a company like Tesla can get funding with the financial situations where they're at, and the Tesla analogies won't stop there, then this company definitely will. Okay, so that's reason number one. And reason number two is that they're going to get bought out. Some financial company interested in fintech is going to buy them out. Heck, even Warren Buffett's Berkshire Hathaway bought some Brazilian fintech company called StoneCo, right? And they helped them go IPO. And this company is not even IPO; it's about to go IPO. So virtually, anybody with deep pockets is gonna want to buy this company in a recession, just because of their user base and the success they've had so far, and the enthusiasm they've generated, and the loyalty, like mine, towards the company. So those are the two reasons why I think they'll do just fine in the recession. I think there's just too much value there. And the thing about your funds, they're going to be safe. So if you're investing with Robinhood, you are insured by the SIPC, which is the Securities Investor Protection Corporation. Okay, it's a private corporation, but your money is insured up to $250,000 of cash and $500,000 of invested funds. So you're going to be safe no matter what. So even if they get bought out, your funds are going to be safe, your stocks are going to be safe, everything is going to be fine. So that's on that point. And one thing I do agree with him on is that they definitely blundered on the 3% cash account slash savings account slash whatever they want to call it, time deposit, usable checkings, 3% interest account. They did mess up a little bit, but they thought their money was insured through the SIPC, but they only insure funds for investment and investments themselves. So yeah, that's a strike down. But I just want to make a few points. Just like other companies have blunders, this company can have a blunder too and survive and grow stronger from it. I still believe in the two guys that founded the company, and they've done such an amazing job so far to grow the company, and I think that they'll do really fine by it in the future as well. So I'm not too worried. Even big companies can have blunders and survive them. Look at big institutions like Wells Fargo Bank, for example. Recently, they had a problem with their employees generating fake accounts so they can get the commission. They had the incentives wrong, whatever it is, but the company survived just fine, and they grew stronger out of the whole ordeal. and they were able to make corrections, and now the bank is looking just as strong as any other American bank. So it's still a new company. It's not a public company yet. It's founded just in 2013, so it's only been surviving for 5 or 6 years and thriving, I might add. And it's going through some massively growth stages, and with that comes growing pains. So it's only fitting that they're gonna have some trouble, in the transition period, trying to offer new products and trying to grow themselves. I mean, I've tried some businesses before, and I know I've made some blunders, but it's something you learn from, you grow, and you are better off in the long run because of it. So those are really the 3 points. Oh, and the customer service thing is the same, right? Growing pains. I kind of bundled it up with a 3% account deal there. So the customer service, yeah, sometimes it's good for me. Sometimes they've responded in time, and they've really honored my suggestions, and they've looked into my issues right away. Sometimes it takes a few days, but it's a massive company now, and it only has 250 to 500 employees. So it's really, it's a growing pain period. I've said it like 3 times now, but it's true. So um, I definitely believe in the founders, and I think they're going to do a great job in the future. So, of course, not a knock on Jeremy at all. I just want to present my side of the arguments he presented, and to make it a livelier discussion. So, I hope all you all benefited from that. That's it. Peace out.